And what it is a combo piece, what I call it. It's a combo piece. It is a row machine and a pull down machine. And like I said, the angle, I'm gonna have to show it'll make sense to you in a minute. How about if I just say that? It'll make sense to you in a minute. A lot of times we sell a lot of these to condominiums, to schools, to apartment complexes. In the old days, we sold a lot of the multi-stations, 3 or 4 stacks all combined together. I find it more and more, it costs a little more because you basically kind of start paying per weight stack. But this is a full-blown commercial gym in Mobile. This gave us another lat pull down and a machine row. Now, we have a low row, we have dumbbells, and we have barbells, and we have lots of functional trainers for cables. So we didn't need this is just a lat machine, and we certainly didn't need this is just a machine row, because it was just a waste of space for us. So this was perfect, even though we're a full commercial health club. Now in Foley, we have like a Kaiser machine row and a Kaiser pull down, and we have ridiculous amount of space, and we have a ridiculous amount of equipment in Foley. But here, where it's tight, we get really efficient here in Mobile, and this did it. Now, so that I don't sound like, we sell Hoist, by the way. In a minute, I'm going to tell you to go to our website and look at this stuff. So it doesn't just sound like I'm plugging our stuff that we're trying to hawk. Here's the downside to any multi-function. Anytime you've got 2 things coming off of one weight stack. This goes for home gyms, and this goes for in commercial settings like this. You've got more pulleys that the cable is running through. So there's always going to be just a little bit more drag than if this was a standalone row, right? So like if we had a Rocket Series by Hoist row and a Rocket Series pull down, it would be, you put them side by side, you'd feel it. If you don't put them side by side, you're not gonna notice it. And the resistance is smooth, all right? So the cables is smooth, everything's about this machine is smooth. So very quickly, this is the row station. So I'm gonna flip around and very uncoolly film this so I can show you what I'm talking about. Very cool little things. The foot things, I know this sounds stupid to you, but if you're not a geek like me and you don't love this and you just found us on YouTube, whatever, forget you. This is cool to me. It's angled perfectly, right? This is perfect, right? You see the stretch I'm in? That's a neutral grip. That's a pronated grip. They gave me both grips on this machine. On this combo machine, I got both grips. They feel slightly different. Which grip should I use, Jason? You should use them both. That's the short answer. You should use them both. The long answer is when you are using a neutral grip, you're going to find that you're pulling more with your biceps. When you are doing a pronated grip, you're going to feel a little more in your upper back, in your rhomboids, and your upper trapezius. You don't care about any of that. You don't care about what I just said. You want your back to look pretty. You want your back to be stronger. Use them both. If you're going to do 4 sets, do 2 of each. Alternate them. Alternate them on workout days. Use them both. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to do some switching around to show you the lat pull down. But I want to show why I'm in this position. This becomes my knee pull down for lat pull downs. And this is a simple adjustment like this. This is something they did cool. Watch this. See that? It adjusts by just pulling. I don't have to pop the pin to pull it out. I have to pull the pin to go the other way. Again, if you're not a strength geek like me, you're like, what's that matter? Mattered to me. I thought it was very cool that they thought this has been in our club for like 3 or 4 years. I'm just now getting around to reviewing it. So it's got the thing on the thing to tell you all this stuff. I make fun of it, but it's kind of cool, I guess. It has a place to hang towels. Can y'all see me doing this? It has a place to hang your towel. It has a place up here for your little water bottle or whatever. I think that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm on the same machine. This is the HD3200. This is the row. It's a mid-row and lat pull down, right? So I went over the row part. This is a simple pull down, right? These become the pull. So this is, I don't know, I'm not going into a lot of detail. This isn't about the exercise. This is about the machine, okay? So That's all there is to that. It's a pull down. Now, again, it's not as smooth as a standalone, only a pull down station, because we're running through, I didn't count them, but it's several pulleys. But I will say this too, Hoist did a great job. Let's just line up all the equipment, because we sell we sell body solid, we sell True, we sell Hoist, we sell Tough Stuff. Line them all up. They all feel good. It's very similar. One thing I will say about Hoist is their stuff is just really good looking. And I told Brian Bumpers this one time back when we were doing this at the same time. I said, you know, and he was very practical. He was very utilitarian. Is that a good word? He'd be like, I don't care. I do care, right? If you can make it work just as good and just as functional and be better looking, why wouldn't you want it better looking? So anyway, so Hoist makes really pretty equipment too. There's a lot of pulleys involved. So if you put this side by side, buy another machine that was just a mid-row or just a pull down, especially by Hoist because their stuff's incredibly smooth, you go, yeah, that's smoother. Yeah, it's not going through as many pulleys. We got twice as, maybe not twice as many, but 25, 30% more pulleys to make it work in two ways. But if you don't sit it next to a piece and you're just feeling this machine, feels great. And the little details that they did, like stupid stuff that I make fun of, like towel holders and a place to put your little water bottle. And that's just because I'm old. Yeah, I think if the equipment isn't rusty and old, you shouldn't be using it. It's that kind of attitude. But doesn't take up hardly any room. This is the other caveat. I like to point out, like I said, you go to jasonsfitness.com, you click enter store, you go to strength equipment, and you'll find this machine, right? And you can read all about it on our website, and you can buy it if you're in our area. I will say this about this particular machine. Unlike the 3300, the multi-press, the weight stack is a little awkward to get to, right? Because I have to go around, and it's because now I put one of these in a place over in Foley, a retirement village, and it's so spread out, it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. It's right there. But in our club, I've got the equipment so packed in, so tight to get so much stuff in here that it's a little awkward to get to the weight stack. That's not even worth bringing up, because at this price point and what you're getting, the quality is through the roof. So I like the whole HD series. I'm not going to be able to show you every piece because I haven't even sold every piece, because there are certain things that I think are kind of dumb, honestly. Like ab machines are kind of dumb to me, so I don't recommend them to people a lot. Bicep, tricep machines, I think they're kind of dumb. I'm glad I brought that up. The one thing about this machine, when you think of a high cable machine like this, right, you don't just think about, say me trying to get to the weight stack. You don't just think about pull downs, right? You're naturally going to think about press downs. And I'm talking to my club owners, I'm talking to my people that work out. You hear that? Well, that's a problem, isn't it? I just bottomed out. And I bottomed out because it's set up for a mid-row and a press down. It's not a big deal, though. What's that chain cost you, $2? All you gotta do is get you a piece of chain, another hook, and a bar, and you can set this up for press downs. So the question, I don't know if anybody's ever asked that question to Hoist or anybody else's, but it does not come set up to do a press down. And the exercise is not listed on the little placard, but with a simple chain and another clip, and Hoist makes several really cool bars, straight bars, or whatever you've got laying around your own gym. You can do press downs here too. So if you're really tight, we don't do that here much because we have several press down stations. But if that became a thing, so it's a great machine. Short vertical, it's a great machine.